Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot1025fm.com.
But calling legends irrelevant. Support misogynistic bullshit and other devilment. The streets call collect. Be careful how you connect. Might not live long enough to reflect. Imagine how your brain works at 25 versus 45. The good die young. Lost souls become immortalized. Partners get martyred. Just think if you barter your demons for good. Things you can use as tools of getting out of the hood. Shootouts occur daily. Sermons move for army recruits. The youth ain't listening to reason, and the reason is loot. I can't lie. As a youngin', I was thuggish and tripe. Could've easily lost my life behind the gun or the knife. I dropped my set of sins. Most of us don't live to become veterans. Just boys who can't become better men. Once again, they spin the block and they not really caring who in the cross. It ain't hip-hop, nigga. It's street life got a cost. Cold, they not living by. So, I'm not giving mine for no amount of diamonds or gold. Cash or hold. My flow, water alkaline. 10 down at a time. Standing on my morals, trying to make my way up out the grind. Grew up with this nigga, came out the sword together. Drop packs, pull snatch, counted racks, and more adventures. There were times when you helped your nigga out of a ditch. He did the same, never thought the day would come when he switched. But this loyalty happens to paupers and royalties too. And energy reciprocates without you knowing it's true. Just elevate a little quicker and see if the bond sticks for beyond sick. When proving that the bond wasn't legit, get caught with kilos. And gauge how fun it is to be amigo. Overinflated egos, soul to soul to your people. All good just a week ago. To the pigs, caught the kid and your friend. Let the reaper know your name and location. The game got fouls flagrant. Next time, take your favorite rapper's words as only entertainment. The codes. The codes. Code, they not living by. So, I'm not giving mine for no amount of diamonds or gold. Cash or hold. My flow, water alkaline. Code, 10 down at a time. Standing on my morals, trying to make my way up out the ground. Codes. Check.
Yo.
Peace. We are live right here on Hot 702.5 FM. This is Craft Conversations, episode 133, I believe. Remember, this show focuses on current topics in the culture, including but not limited to art scene, music scene, more specifically hip-hop, foodie scene, and of course the craft beer scene. These are opinionated topics that stem from bar talk with the homies, and it's all fueled by dope-ass craft beers. It's your man, LaRon MC. We got our friend of the show, the homie, the good homie, Pat Chase in the building.
Yo, what up, LaRon? How we doing? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, we got you. Scotty Bono, you on the line? Yeah, we got Scotty Bono in the house too. What's the good word, brother? How you?
Doing the thug thizzle, man, trying to ride this writer strike out.
All right. Y'all know what we do every week. We let you know what tops we popping, what we sipping. In this segment, we like to call What's on Your Palate segment, and I'm going to jump right into what we are currently sipping on is a joint called Fog, Northern Lights Edition, double dry hopped, double IPA, 8.6 on the Richter, from Abomination Brewing, and it's very tasty. This was real good. Yeah, this was real good. Also have Almanac, Move Me Bradley, hop mixed fermentation Saison, brewed with Admiral malts, and this one, like I said, is from Almanac. What is that noise?
I know, right?
Somebody releasing some spready. Also, Goblet of Gore. And this joint is from Decadent Ales. What is this? What is this? What is this? I think it's an IPA. Oh, no, this one's a lager. 5.8. They snuck that in on me. Be trying not to do the lagers that much, but we're going to try the lager today. Also got Musk of the Minotaur IPA from Hoof Hearted, 7.2 on the Richter. Boom, 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 boom. And that is what we are drinking today. Peace, Big Spoon. I see you on the check. All right. Scotty Bono.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
He's here.
There you go. All right, where we starting at today, man? Y'all want to start with Spready?
I'd rather not. Hey, what's on my palate? I'm over here drinking Cambodian breast milk. For y'all, it's a 1.5 on the Richter. Very frosty. We good. But no, we're going to leave Spready alone, man. We're going to spare Spready.
We going to spare the spread?
Hey, I don't get involved.
All right, well, we got to at least fill the people in on what's happening with that. I mean, but it could bring conversation just to take it off of him just on
No, we can talk about it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
All right. So you do the rundown because I think you might be more versed on it than I am. So just in case people wasn't checking it on the news and didn't see it.
I'll give y'all the straight cliff notes. Real simple. He was dating a porn star.
An active porn star.
Told her how much he loved her, wanted to share a family with her, and have kids. And then he spoke that into fruition. She got pregnant and he bailed. And she aired him out on Twitter. And then said she had a picture of him of doing some erroneous things. But she said she wouldn't dare share it because, she'd go to jail for that. That's revenge porn.
I think her saying it is revenge porn.
Revenge porn. I like that.
Say that again?
I think her saying it is revenge porn.
Her what?
Her just saying that she has that in her phone could constitute as revenge porn.
Nah, I think you have to actually show it.
I wish we had a way to research that real quickly. Like I said, we need a search person.
I'm looking it up right now.
Who just quickly searches things up. Cause I don't know. Showing your asshole is nasty work, and I don't understand.
I'm just gonna Google Freddie Gibbs butthole and see what comes up.
Oh, nah, that's probably not a good thing to Google.
Oh wait, yeah, FBI is gonna come.
I do not want that in my search.
I know, right?
I'm not doing it.
That's a real definition of G shit.
In fact, I'm just gonna take his name out of my phone. You do the search.
Nah, I'm good. I guess we
I just got a virus.
Have you ever? Would you? Okay, let's make this the conversation. Would you be interested in dating an active porn star?
No, absolutely not. Too much pressure on that.
What do you mean by pressure?
Well, just like this, man. I don't need. You know what? I'm not. I'm a simple man. I don't need to be around no porn stars and First of all, I'm not sending my butthole pics, all right? I'm not like Freddie Gibbs. I ain't sending no butthole pics to no porn star. But definitely wouldn't want to date a porn star just because of this shit. I don't want to be in the news.
I don't think he intended for her to, you know what I'm saying? Or even, how do you not think?
No, how do you take a picture of your butthole and send it to someone? Is it like you're lighting a fart or what?
Right, you put the tripod up.
Right. What if he took more than one? Like, that's the shot. That's the shot.
Yeah, that's not the one. That's not the one. Yo.
See what you started, man?
Yo, man. I don't think it looked like we don't want to talk about that one too much. Scotty being real quiet about it.
I know. He opened up the can of worms.
Now somebody said he had a selfie stick and did it. I think that was Queen's.
That's nasty work, man.
It better have been a selfie,
Nah,
dude.
man,
There's
I
no
hope-
way
I
he's got a
hope he
homie
can,
taking a picture for him.
I hope he can bounce back, continue to make money. If he was making money, the girls apparently paying the cell phone bill.
Nah, man, I don't think that was. Yeah, I mean, we know that not counting nigga pockets and nothing. We know the motherfucker could afford a phone.
Yeah, I don't think he broke. I'll say that.
Right. She tried to play it like she was, like he was down bad.
Oh, but back to that question. I had to think about it. You said, would you date an active porn star? There is one in my 30s that I definitely would have dated. Roxy Reynolds. And you wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing.
So even though you, because she was like one of your favorite porn stars?
I just think, I met her before. She's just a nice person. She's very pretty, man. I really like Roxy.
So at no point in time when y'all was getting busy with them, you get flashbacks of her previous work.
That might help the situation. Might turn it around.
Oh, shit.
Wait, so you liked her before? Did you know she was a porn star when you met her?
Yeah, that was his favorite porn.
Oh, it's your favorite. Oh, so
yeah, it was one of his favorites.
All right, but you just connected with her not because she's a porn
That was
star.
one of his top fives,
cool?
dead or alive.
Like, dang, baby, do that to me.
Right.
I saw what you did to them.
See that move?
I saw what you did on that bang bus. Try some of that shit. Try some of that shit on me. Oh, man. All right, we can get off Fred,
Hey,
man. I don't want to go too
took a
hard
L.
on him because he's from the G, man.
Yeah, he's from your hood, man.
Yeah, he from the crib. I don't want to go too hard on him, pause. Just, reporting the news, I suppose. What's Shorty's name, the basketball player, Scotty, that rap too? Wasn't she on LSU? Flage.
She played for LSU.
That rap line that she had, that's been like some controversy lately about the 9/11 joint. Do you heard the line? Anybody heard the line? She basically said
That
something about smoking in a 9/11, like them towers or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's it.
How do y'all feel about rap lyrics like using tragedy as like a bar?
They don't mind when we use our own tragedies as bars.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, I write jokes about tragedy as long as it's in good taste and you're not like attacking the integrity. Like if you're not hurting the families that were affected. But I mean, if you can talk about tragedy and make it, I guess, entertaining, maybe, or at least feasible, where it's not off color or bad taste. But I mean, I don't get offended by shit like that.
Well, that was coming down real hard on her in the news about just that line. But I remember like when Big back in the day, he did the Blow Up Like the World Trade. I can't remember what song that was, and I kind of remember.
Like the World Trade.
Yeah, I kind of remember the same kind of flag
Eat
cat came.
sardines for dinner, something like.
Right. I think they ended up cutting it, like you know how they scratch the joints out. Yeah. I don't even know. It had. I think he made.
They definitely bleeped it on the radio.
Yeah, that line came out like maybe years after that shit had happened. But I guess it's still a sore spot, I suppose.
Well, and he's a New Yorker,
it would
too.
be because mad people died in that situation. Same thing with the towers on 9/11. Like Scotty said, though, we rap about tragedy in our community all the time. I don't think that excuses it. Well,
you got to pick and choose your battles. If you're going to throw the line in there, make sure you know there could be backlash. Is that line really going to be worth it?
No. So my question too is, nobody in the room when she said that line was like, "Yo, you might get some flack for this."
Right.
Because she came back with the apology like, it's never my intent to hurt people or anything like that, but you have to know that a bar like that is gonna cause some waves.
Right.
So I don't know.
No such thing as bad publicity.
That's true. But if you keep it up, well, you know what? You're right. If you market it right, you could be the worst person on the planet, like Trump or someone else. But if you market yourself right, I mean, shit, people like the bad guy too.
That's true.
You know, it's entertainment.
All right, so y'all, he's gone. You got to come back. So we had no problem with those lines, with that line.
I didn't.
All right, cool. I think it was mild. I can understand
Well, as a creative though, like I tell jokes. Sometimes I throw a bad line out there. I didn't mean it, but I move on, and people know like where I'm coming from. At least the most common sense people, right? Like I know she didn't really mean that. She probably don't feel that, but it's just a line, man. Let it go.
Has the weight been lifted off of comedians lately as far as, because I know for a minute it was real rough for y'all. Just,
it's a little easier, but it is, well, here's the thing, man. Those PC people don't go to shows. They watch them on Netflix and then bitch about them. They're not the ones supporting comedy.
Right.
Like if you go to like if I went to a hip hop show and bitch that they didn't play enough heavy metal, like I went to a hip hop show. You go to a comedy show, you don't like what they say. Maybe comedy isn't your thing.
You always got to read the room.
Right.
That's for definite. That is for sure. All right, what else I got on here? Prize. I don't know a whole bunch about that Prize situation. He was
Did you say Prize?
Yeah, Prozwell from the Fugees.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, he got arrested for, what was it, like international shit, right?
Yeah, some millions of dollars or some shit.
Yeah.
I heard it was he had used some for like Barack's campaign and some for like Trump's campaign, and he said he didn't think he was doing anything wrong. So from my understanding, somebody, I don't know if it was like China or somebody, was dumping funds on him to, I guess, to make to sway like political
right
whatever in a certain kind of way. And I gotta look that up. I can't even remember what time they planning on giving them. I know it was a real big situation, but we don't seem to know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
Right. No, here it is. Found guilty on all 10 counts of federal conspiracy, facing up to 20 years.
Yeah, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., witness tampering, and acting as an unregistered agent for a foreign government. That sounds like some serious shit.
That sounds like some spy shit. Like,
right?
How did he even get involved in that?
Yo, man, you go back to the studio.
Right, who approached him like, yo... Yeah, I don't know. That's very weird.
Yeah, up to 20 years he faces.
All right, so I guess we'll have to involve in an international conspiracy scheme in which millions of dollars in foreign money was used for the purpose of influencing U.S. government officials. Prize made separate donations to Barack, Donald Trump, with money supplied to him by J-Ho Low, the alleged mastermind behind Malaysia development Berhad scandal. Through his contributions, Lowe wanted to take advantage of Prize's alleged relationship with Obama and connect with someone associated with Trump administration who can bury an embezzlement. That sounds like some heavyweight shit.
Yeah, he's fucking with some. Yeah, you can't get a regular attorney to get you off that shit.
He returned a portion of $74 million.
What?
Seized from his 4 bank accounts.
He had $74 million.
Oh, these numbers are crazy, man. I don't know. That's crazy. Well, thoughts and prayers to the brother. I hope. I mean, I have to say, if there's no wrongdoing on his part, I hope he beats that shit. But if he was doing that shit that they saying, then, you get what you get.
Yeah, right.
Get what you get. All right, what's next? What else I got on here? So I want to ask this question. So, there was a controversy about this situation. I want to see what y'all think about this. Scotty ain't got no kids. You ain't got no kids either.
I got no kids. Nope.
Oh man, this line acting up.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. So, a man married a woman, legally adopts her kids, and then when she divorced him, she's making him responsible for child support.
Wait, say that again?
So a man marries a woman, and she has kids.
All right.
So he legally adopts her children, and then they get into a divorce situation.
And now he's paying child
And
support
she
for
put
the
him on
kids.
child
That ain't
support.
his.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a fucked up situation, man. I don't even know. I don't have kids. How would you feel as a father?
Well, I knew from early in my adulthood that I wasn't mature enough to take on the responsibility of somebody else's children.
Right.
I always said to myself, like, if I don't have any children of my own, and I wasn't, my plan was to not mess with a woman that had children.
Kids,
you know what I'm saying? Already, just because I'm not mature enough to deal with some other dude's children.
Right.
It was also like I was so immature in the situation. And I can't even say was, because I still am in that. Like, thank God I have my own children,
Yeah,
so I
I
don't
hang
have to
out
worry
with you.
about it.
You're
But
very immature.
yeah, I'm super.
You're 15 going on 50 over here.
Man, but my immaturity wouldn't even allow me to adopt. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I
Me
didn't even,
neither, dude. I don't want to fuck up some other person's kids. I'm not a good. I can barely run my own life.
So me personally, I would never be. I can't. Now this one of the times I can say never. They say never, say never. I can say never in this situation. I would never. I got you. I would never. Which one you want?
I don't know. What should I try next? What do we got here? The fog was good. Let me do that one. Yeah.
The
Is that
lager?
the lager? Yeah. Slide it over. Thank you.
I always knew I wasn't mature enough, like I said, to do that. So I would never be in that situation. But just for conversation purposes, if I didn't have my level of immaturity that I admit to, and I was in there and I found myself in that situation, even when I married, even if I were to marry the young lady, like I wouldn't legally adopt her children.
Now, what about the original baby daddy? Is he like around still, or is
Right.
he dead? Like he just got off the hook?
Right. So let's use that scenario. Let's use the scenario that he's still alive and around.
Right? I would feel like a prick. I'm like, man, those aren't your kids. Those are my kids. You adopted them. But go ahead and pay the child support.
I don't know. I think I would adopt a kid.
Is there an age limit? Because I just thought about that now. Like my immaturity, it didn't matter to me like an age. Like, you know how people adopt children as like freshly born and
Oh, right. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
They
newborns.
can't have kids or whatever, so they adopt you.
Like
or
I couldn't even do that. I wouldn't even be able to do that.
No, me neither. Voluntarily, like if it's an accident, one thing, man. But I'm not gonna bring you into my life just to fuck up your life, because I'm not a good.
You ain't about to leave me and have me on child support for some other niggas.
Right, that's what I mean. This other guy is off the hook though. He's like, cool, and you got
Right.
divorced, and you got my kids. Man, I dodged a bullet on this one.
So I guess legally it's right to stick him with the child support.
Legally, yes. Right? On paper, it's technically they're his kids. They divorce, he owes child support.
Right.
But that's him for signing that contract. It's on him.
Scotty?
I don't know.
Scotty, you don't have kids either, right?
Say that again.
Do you have any kids, Scotty? No, right?
Do I have any kids?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, all right, me neither. So that's why I can't really weigh in on this. But I wouldn't adopt some kids and then pay child support. I would be like, bitch, really? Take your kids back. Is there a receipt?
But
I
you-
guess
but he
that's why it
can't-
might be different for me. I don't have.
But you can't just give the kids
I
back
know.
because legally,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You in it.
Right, you're in it, bro.
There's nothing you can do
You
about it.
sign that shit, man.
I'm the pappy.
Right. You got no choice. You the paps. Nah, you can kill that one,
Yeah,
man.
are you not a lager guy?
Nah, I'm good on the line.
So what is this one called? Goblet of Gore? Where did you get this from?
Corey. Shout out to Corey's.
Corey's,
and
all
grabbed,
right.
you know, they got like one of the best selections of craft beers in the city.
So this is from Decadent Ales.
Yeah, and Decadent Ales is a very good brewery. But I'm just not a lager dude. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, let me take a swig and see see how it is. Yes, it's very lagery.
very
like it.
lagery.
Pretty
Any
good.
new music? Well, y'all want to talk about some music? What came out? Anything dropped?
Man, I saw the first half of Guardians before I fell asleep. I know better than to go see a 3-hour movie at 10 o'clock.
Don't tell me about it, because that's my favorite Marvel joint, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't.
The first half of it was excellent.
All right, you fell asleep though, 'cause it's long as hell.
Say that again?
You fell asleep on it because it's long?
No, I fell asleep because it was 10 o'clock at night. I had been out all day, and they got them comfy chairs at the dine-in. My dumb butt reclined and was out of it.
Why you go to movies at 10, yo? If you
Because
knew
I wanted to see it and it wasn't crowded. I was thinking I was going to power through.
I'm too nosy to go to sleep during the movie. We went to the theater and saw Immortals, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And that shit was long as fuck. And everybody I went with, they fell asleep. I look over all these niggas sleep, and I'm sleepy as hell, but
Eating their candy and shit.
I stuck through it. No, you ain't gonna need that. I stuck
couldn't
through
fight
it.
it.
Yeah.
Ordered a cocktail there, too. I was out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's what happens. Some brewing views, man. You get a little tipsy and you fall asleep. I've done that many times, man.
That Marvin Gaye situation. You hear about that? Ed Sheeran. And it was a lawsuit. Well, I thought it was originally a lawsuit from the Marvin Gaye estate, but I think it was from producers or something, if I'm not mistaken. They said that the song that he did, I can't remember which song it was Marvin Gaye-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like it
was good. So it's
I guess
good,
it has
you mean?
some essences of like a Marvin Gaye joint, and they were trying to come get retribution, like payment for him using this.
But did he steal a sample, or did he just kind of bite the style a little bit? Because, I mean, there's no...
So I don't think it was a sample. I think it was more of a vibe check. But, like, can you sue somebody for lifting the vibe?
Right, because if that's the case, Bruno Mars should get sued.
I think they was reaching on that last one.
I think so, too.
But they're usually successful on they lawsuits, right? Because they smacked Robin Thicke, didn't they?
Man, when that Robin Thicke song came on, you couldn't tell which song was which. Which one was about to play? That was clearly... This one was a reach.
I know he said he was upset about it. He said he was going to quit music if he lost that lawsuit.
Who, Robin Thicke?
No, Ed Sheeran.
Oh, Ed Sheeran. All right, cool. Do it.
He terrible? I don't really mess with Ed Sheeran.
I don't really fuck with... He's poppy and shit. I don't really fuck with him. But
yeah.
I don't know. He's all over here in
Couldn't
Vegas.
name you one song.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Ah, shit. Speaking of naming one songs, it's some new Versus lineups coming up. Do y'all get into the Versus joints?
I was during pandemic. I kind of fizzled out because I got, I'm out of the house now. But yeah, they're still going on.
The Versus, yeah, they doing Puff and Jermaine Dupri.
Oh shit, man! Oh man, I think Jermaine's gonna fuck him up, man.
Hey, that's gonna be a battle right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
You think so?
JD gonna take him down,
Jermaine
man.
Dupri got a bag, man. He got several bags.
I said so. All right, are we talking hip hop or are we talking the R&B joints? Because they can split them up and do a hip hop joint and an R&B joint. Puff got a
I
lot
gotta
of
think on the hip hop.
Puff got a lot of R&B slaps, but JD is gonna fuck him up on the R&B. Now the hip hop is a little different. I think it might be contingent on where they do it at.
Right.
Like if Puff do it in New York.
Yeah, it's got to be neutral ground, man.
And
Oklahoma.
It's on the same flip side of the coin. If like JD do it in Atlanta, then
right.
They're going to be like, get that.
Why don't they do it in Chicago?
Out of here.
Bring it to Chi-Town.
I don't know. What would be a big venue in Chicago to do that shit at?
I would do it at the, shit, man. I'd just do it right at the Chicago Theater. Have it big time, man.
I can
Right,
see
they
that.
have to meet in the middle.
Yeah,
Do it
or
in
the
South
Vic
Carolina.
Theater. One of them. There's plenty of places in Chicago to do it.
Well, I do think most of the puff joints that we know about, I think JD got some secret slaps that like we might not remember.
Well, he wrote a lot of shit too for other people. So
Yeah.
he's Puffy was a producer. JD was all of that.
Who you think would kill on the guest appearances though? Because both of them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bringing out guest appearances, both of them got a lot of traction.
I don't know, man. I mean, when is this thing going down? You got a date? Is it showed on your phone? Yeah.
Nah, I
Like
think
September or something.
September, is that far away?
Yeah, it is. What are we in now?
Yeah,
May?
kinda.
About 4 months?
They trying to super pub that shit. They trying to.
There's way easier going by. September is tomorrow.
Yeah, it is kind of on its course. I got a big shout out to the Lake Show and all the Lake Show fans out there, all the people that's watching the playoffs.
And I'm gonna mute my phone.
Good night to you Golden State Warriors fans. I feel sorry for you. I really like to say that I really enjoyed seeing a very sad Klay Thompson. I'm saying his name. I'm disrespecting his name and everything. Chef Curry. His dishes were old and stale last night.
I'm so glad KB's not here.
He wasn't cooking up no marvelous anything. Lake Show in 6. I think I said Lakers in 6 at the beginning of this series, and I wish I had to put some money on that shit.
How they gonna do with Denver?
Y'all like to just keep rolling. You like let us relish in this moment first, and then we'll talk about Denver on Tuesday. Man.
All right, cool. So, yeah, let's
Let us
fast
rest.
forward to Tuesday. How are you going to feel about Denver?
What'd you say, Scotty?
He said, "Let us relish." Never.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We just won last night, and now all of a sudden it's but I bet
Who
Denver.
is we?
I bet Denver.
You
know how that.
flew back in from Vegas.
Yep. You know how that shit works. Nigga.
Listen,
Don't do that.
hey, Scotty, I'm from
Fairway
Chicago,
fan?
dude.
Hold on, don't do that.
I don't know
do
where
that.
he got this Lakers stuff.
Don't
He's
do
from
that.
Gary, man. I
Don't
don't
do
know.
that. What that mean?
He's
What that
not
mean?
a Laker
What we got?
fan.
What I supposed to root for? The
fan.
Gary Steelheads? They ain't that. Gary ain't got no NBA
Man,
team.
but how'd you become a Lakers fan? That's
The
all I want to
Bulls.
know, bro.
Brian over there.
in the Bulls market.
Bulls market.
But you're not a Laker fan. You're a LeBron fan, right?
All right. So what?
Oh, that's what it is.
No,
You're a
I'm just saying,
LeBron
I'm just
fan.
pointing that out.
I'm a Lakers
That's
fan
why
now,
you
nigga.
like-
I'm a Lakers fan now, nigga. What?
All right.
Lake Show.
No, I'm actually backing you up. I'm saying that's why you're a Lakers fan, because you're actually a LeBron
Nah, man, don't
fan.
hit me with no
And that makes more
realism.
sense. Now I can be your friend again. Because you're
I'm
just a
pretty
LeBron
sure you was a
fan.
Heat fan at one point, too.
Yep. Soon as he went over
There
there.
it is.
Soon as he went over
That's
there.
my point.
I still fuck with the Heat now though, because Spo is a dope ass coach and Buckets is a dope ass player.
And I'm the same as you with the Lakers. I fuck with the Heat because I like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
I love
right?
Jimmy Butler. And you know what? A lot of respect now for Spoelstra. When it was like the dream team, when he had Wade and LeBron and all
Yeah,
that.
Spoelstra the man.
Like they were like treating him like shit when it was like the big three, but now like he is a good coach. It took me a minute.
But see, y'all niggas always do this shit, man. You Chicago and Gary motherfuckers. I'm one of y'all, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna use y'all in this pretext. So, motherfuckers act like we supposed to just be, cause I grew up in the G and I grew up in the era and shit, that I'm supposed to ride with the Bulls long after Jordan gone and still just be like, yo, this is my team.
Yeah, kind of, man. What's the problem with that?
It ain't. See, that's the thing. It's not a problem with me that y'all ride for Chicago through thick and thin, but it's a problem with my Chicago.
Hey, if I
brothers.
catch you rooting against the Bulls, though, we're gonna have a problem.
Nah, you gotta get out of here. Look, KB hopped in the comments.
Oh, did he? You're late.
KB hopped in the comments talking about Steph Curry is the best point guard of all time. All right.
Is he not?
I said all right.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue.
I'm not-
No argument.
Yeah, who arguing that? But side show.
Is KB still chiming in, man?
Side show last night, KB.
All right, so who's number 2?
I want to say Magic.
Okay.
Who you got?
I'm with you, Magic. I I'm looking at John Stockton right now.
I like Stockton too. I was thinking Nash too. Also AI, man, Allen Iverson.
Nash, AI, yeah. You got after number one, you got a.
I would think Allen Iverson
number
was
two.
just as impactful as a point guard as Steph Curry, except he wasn't a three shooter.
Do you got to win though?
As far as point guard goes,
No.
I guess maybe, but not really, man.
Nah, you don't have to.
No.
You don't have to win the chip.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a good call on Stockton too. I forgot about him.
You could be the best point guard in the league on a horrible team.
How many Stockton got?
One? I think one or two.
Carl got one?
Yeah, well, Jordan prevented him. Yeah, he got one, I think, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know if Carl got one. The mailman. Yo, that just made me think about this Brian McKnight situation.
Oh no, what did he do now?
Mm-hmm.
Scott, you heard about the Brian McKnight shit?
Man, this dude just threw all the other kids away. Said, I'm starting back at one.
All right, just so if people don't know what that situation is. So Brian McKnight, this probably would have been a good segue based off of the kid conversation we was having. So Brian McKnight has, I don't know how many children from a previous marriage or previous situation, whatever. Whole family. I think all the kids are grown now. But he remarried, and he got the woman that he married already had children, and they had one together. So the son that he had with her, he named Brian McKnight Jr., but he already got a Brian McKnight Jr.
Oh, so he's Brian McKnight Jr. too? Poor bastard.
And the daughter that wasn't his stepdaughter, he put up a post like on her birthday and shit, and it was like, you turned me into a girl dad. Thanks for being the greatest daughter a man could ever have. Like that type of shit. But his children are on like social media, so they seeing this shit, and they like, yo, dad don't fuck with us, but he claiming these other kids.
Right, yeah.
What do you think? What you think about that?
And that's, even if you
Is he
feel that
allowed?
way, you ain't gonna say it out loud.
Is he allowed? He allowed? He within his range?
I said if you... Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
But even if you feel that way, you don't say it out loud.
You don't get to start back at one?
Well, don't post that
Back
shit on
where
social
was,
media.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, he leaving. Don't leave, man. I got some more Golden State jokes, KB.
Oh, KB's leaving?
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna leave Golden State alone. They
Yeah,
got
I
enough
have more,
time.
dude. I need to
rest.
call him right now, just a well-being check.
And
right?
they had a great run.
Make sure he's
Yeah,
all
they got a
right.
great run. They'll
Suicide watch.
probably be back next year. You think they're gonna break up the whatchamacallit since we can't get no
Yeah.
we can't come to no conclusion on Brian McKnight?
Hey, man, Jordan Poole, ain't say that again.
I said since we can't come to no conclusion on Brian McKnight, let's just go back to basketball.
Back to Jordan Poole. He's going to get traded.
You think so?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know, man. This is KB's realm. I'm not even going to mess with the Warriors. This is his area of expertise.
All right, so Heat Knicks though. It's turning into. All right, look. Let me give my fucking. I'm gonna tell you what I think. And I know people are gonna try to act like this shit is scripted, but it could actually work this way without it being scripted. So you remember the bubble shit, right?
Yep.
The only difference now is that Giannis and them got put out in the first round. But imagine if the finals this year is a rematch between the Lakers and the Heat
Very possible.
to kind of solidify or determine what the differences would have been with like the bubble championship as opposed to like a regular championship. So the Heat were the 8th seed, Lakers were the 7th in the West, and they going to respectively their conference semifinals before we get to the finals, conference finals, excuse me, before we get to the finals. So the Lakers will have home court advantage. Lakers versus Heat 2023, the bubble rematch, but with travel and crowds and all the shit people said makes the bubble championship invalid. So now what is going to be the rhetoric if Bron and them beat Jimmy again with all of the things that they said made it a crutch for them to be able to achieve that championship in 2020, I believe it was.
That's what they got to do. Just win. Winning solves everything. They win this, it's negated. Just like, remember when Tom Brady, the Deflategate?
Yeah.
And then they went and won a Super Bowl the next year and almost like undefeated and all that. Like, if you're going to win and debunk that shit, then win. And then the bubble thing is a moot point.
I don't think there'll be any rhetoric. This is going to be
right.
Best man win.
Right, exactly. It's been a good. I mean, every team that's in now, like tomorrow night, Lakers versus Sixers. That's gonna be a good matchup.
No,
I'm going
Sixers versus Celtics.
Or Celtics. That's what I meant.
That's
yeah,
that's game 7.
I'm
right?
going. Yeah, it's game 7 tomorrow night, and I'm going with Celtics on that one.
Is Embiid back?
Yeah, he's back, but it's at the Garden, so it's gonna be a tough one, man.
Well, I don't know, man. Tatum and them been the letdown for like, you know what I'm saying, the past couple years.
Yeah, exactly. They've been right there. The Celtics have been right there, and then they just. So we'll see what happens, man. But I don't know. I think the Heat, they're looking strong, man.
So you got the Heat. Who you got tomorrow, Scotty?
I think the Heat gonna go close, gonna do their thing.
Yeah, same here.
Well, not the Heat. Heat already won.
Yeah, the Celtics
and 76ers.
Yeah.
You said Embiid back, right?
Yeah.
Sixers. I think that boy about to go for 50. He's about to go nuts.
Yeah, he's about to snap because he was a little hurt in that one game. He missed a game, so I think he's about to snap.
So you think Sixers, Heat? We already got Lakers.
Yeah, and I don't think the Heat could beat. The Sixers.
What is it in 5-6 games?
Hmm.
You say 76ers in 5?
Yeah, maybe 6, 5. Nah, 5. Gentlemen sweep.
Lakers in 6.
You want us to put a bet down for you here in Vegas? I got you.
I don't think the Lakers gonna beat them.
All right. I'll side bet on that one.
All right. Nobody thought the Lakers was gonna beat the Warriors either.
Hey, okay.
KB
if I'm
surely
wrong, I'm
did.
wrong. I just don't think the Lakers will beat them.
Because you
Of course, you're gonna beat the. It's easy to beat the Warriors with Clay out there building projects. That boy was over for like 3 quarters.
Game 6 Clay didn't show up.
He didn't show up, man.
All right, cool, man. I guess that's.
Anytime you see a shooter like that hitting the front of the rim, you know it's the legs. You're not getting these lift, the legs tired, the legs blow out. And they horrible on the road.
You think the defense had anything to do with that?
The defense what?
Had anything to do with that. Nobody is crediting defense. Some people
Nah,
are.
Clay didn't. He was missing wide open shots. Front rim. That layup, he bricked the layup, bruh. Off the backboard. They might need to check his bank account.
Yeah, Lakers was fucking up layups and shit too, man.
And that's not to discredit the Lakers. The Lakers played great defense.
Yeah, I don't like that. The whole. I feel like it's. I guess you can. I don't like the whole ref blaming shit, man. Like that shit. I don't know. So Warriors shoot what? 50 3-pointers? 50 more 3-pointers than the Lakers? What was that? Like 73s or some shit like that in one game? And hit by 20 to 30. You don't think there will be a discrepancy in fucking free throw shots and fouls? Especially with the Warriors being like what is the stat? They throughout the year they fouled more and did free throws less. And the Lakers
More
had
free throws. Yeah, right.
So if the stats say that, when you get into this situation where you in a 7-game series, how are you blaming the refs? Like, niggas is flopping and, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, they do make-up calls. I've seen it a lot. Well, now you have that instant replay, though. But, yeah, like, in the NBA final or the playoffs, though, I don't know, man. Let them play. I don't know. I grew up in 90s ball, dude, where you could, like, body slam a motherfucker and be all right.
That don't mean that was right.
I know, but still, it's fun basketball. Let them play.
That don't mean it was right.
Both of those teams be flopping. That foul on Schroeder.
That is true, yeah. And they both flop.
And that's my thing. So if we're gonna talk about flopping, we can't just like limit that shit to like one group. Like I just think last year in the championship, I seen Curry flop on the 3 and get a 4-point play where he do his little.
Now, do you see flopping going on in college a lot? Probably not, right? It's something you develop in the NBA, I think.
You think?
It's like a
Scotty, you watch more college ball than I do.
Man, you rarely see flopping in college.
Never, because they haven't learned it yet. It's a theatrical thing you learn in the NBA.
I can't hear you.
I said it's like a theatrical thing that you can only learn once you get in the NBA. They don't teach flopping in college.
Right, I mean, but it's part of the game. It's gamesmanship. I just seen people flop on the football field.
No, same here. Yeah, it's a strategic move, but yeah, it's more.
Right. You don't really see much of that in college.
You can flop on a football field?
Fake an injury,
all
kinds of shit. Soccer, you ever watch soccer? Those motherfuckers flop more than LeBron.
See, I never watched soccer.
Yo, they held their little ankle.
Why are you making LeBron the poster boy for flopping?
Because he is the poster boy for flopping. LeBron, yes, thank you, Scotty.
Flops be so
right, dude, there's footage of him faking it all over the place.
Give me a second. I'm going to dispel your myth.
It ain't a myth. I know what I see, bro.
Listen to what I'm telling you. So do you watch James Harden? Mute your phone. Do you watch James Harden?
I know he flops. But LeBron is the poster child for it, whether you like it or not.
No, he's not. He's your poster child for it.
Scotty said it.
I've never seen
The expectations for LeBron are much higher. We don't expect him to do that.
Right, thank you.
But
he's bigger than everybody
Okay, so
else.
do you care about his explanation as to why he do that shit?
Man, if it gets him...
Because what?
Because LeBron gonna get the call.
Because he don't get the call?
He's gonna get the call.
No,
get the call.
So do you know what his explanation is for when he sells fouls? Have you ever heard the explanation?
No, I haven't. Tell me. Enlighten me.
So because he's driving most of the time and refs assume that he's 6'9", such and such pounds, strong, woo-de-woo, people might hack him, hit him or something, and he won't get calls. So he say, if I'm going down there and I know I'm getting fucked up and not getting no calls, I might sell a couple so I can get to the line. So a foul is a foul. It don't matter if you're fouling Shaq or if you fouling Steph Curry. A foul is a foul, so you're supposed to woo-de-woo. I don't agree with flopping at all, but I understand how a big motherfucker would be like, yo, these motherfuckers is beating me up and I'm not getting no foul shots, so I'm going to do something. That's a totally different thing from Harden coming down the court and his whole intention is not even to make the shot that he's throwing up. His intention is to get the free throw. You see these niggas shooting the 3 and leaning forward or falling backwards like
I know,
James Harden does that shit every game.
Reggie Miller invented that shit. Little kick out.
So to your point, LeBron, it's cool if he's falling out and doing all the extra when he actually getting fouled. But there's so many times where you see people just come close to him and he fall out.
Where's that?
Not even touching.
What's that? That's you watching YouTube clips?
You've seen them too. That's exactly what I've seen them. So you definitely
YouTube clips. Yeah, I know. No, I didn't. I haven't. I didn't see the I didn't see the compilations because I didn't go look for them. I saw somebody arguing with somebody and they said, "Go on YouTube and watch that compilation where he's just flopping all over the compilation."
It's pretty funny. You should watch it.
It probably is. It probably is.
Some
really
of them
funny.
are blatant. Like
it probably is really funny, but because, like you said, Scotty, because the expectation for this nigga is so high, they not gonna do that shit to everybody else in the NBA. Well, I guarantee you can have a comedy reel with the music and everything, the blooper music, and this mad niggas in the NBA you could do flop videos on.
Nah, they got a flop one on Harden.
They should.
Oh, Harden's just as bad. It's just
no. They need one on Curry. They need one on Embiid. Does it a lot. They need one on. It's an
NBA thing. It's a strategy.
Look, you know how to edit.
Right.
That's some bullshit.
Make one.
Nah, I don't need to do that, man. It ain't that important. But all right, cool. I get it. Niggas, Bron haters out here. I get it.
Ain't nobody hating LeBron. He's flop.
Yeah, you're a hater. You're a hater.
Two things could be true at the same time.
You're a hater. All right. You got anything on the closeout? What you got?
For me?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm about to watch the Jamie Foxx show. Blessings to Jamie Foxx in whatever condition he is. If he at the crib playing pickleball,
yeah, what's up with that?
His daughter said
that man.
Yeah, his daughter said
misinformation in these streets, huh?
His daughter said that it's misinformation that because they were saying that they're not hoping for the best or some shit like that.
They were preparing for the worst.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
And then someone said he was playing pickleball.
His daughter.
His daughter.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So.
Why don't he just come out and be like, I'm fine, man?
Because he don't have to.
Right, he don't have to.
Yeah.
It's none of our business.
I mean, we wish him well. We hoping that he's doing excellent on his road to recovery and all of that.
Yeah, that's one of my Jamie Foxx is one of my comedic inspirations. In Living Color, the whole show.
Yeah, people gotta stop spreading misinformation.
Right. Spready Gibbs and this shit. Stop spreading them cheeks.
Yo. Man.
Hey man, here's the last thing I'm gonna say about Freddie. You can talk about that man character all you want, but if you say his music trash, you will hate it. That man's music is not trash. Personally, he might be a trash person.
I don't think you're a hater if you think his music's trash.
You legitimately trash.
I don't think his music. Yeah, you're right. I don't think his music's trash, but I think he a dope ass lyricist. But if somebody don't like that shit, that don't mean that they hate. Just unless they like it and they like, yo, this nigga's whack.
I know somebody that has every reason. I know somebody that has every reason in the world not to like that dude, and he calls somebody out like, "Yo, okay. First of all, you can't say that man music trash. His music not trash. Now, if you want to talk about him as a person, then we can have that conversation."
Right.
So that's all I'm saying about it. You won't hear Scotty Bono say nothing else about Freddie.
All right, let's do socials and get up out of here, man.
Unless Act give me a bag.
Scotty Bono, drop your socials. Your cat video line.
Hey, man. Scotty Bono. SCOTTYBONO. Follow me for all the finest cat videos. Holla at your boy.
Scotty, you out in Gary right now?
L.A.
Oh, L.A.
No, I'm in L.A.
I was going to ask you, how's the weather out there, but all right.
Drop your socials.
So, yeah, Pat Chase, thanks for having me, LaRon. Filling in for KB, my homie. Pat Chase me on Instagram. Pat Chase, like the bank, no affiliation. I think I still owe them fools money, but Pat Chase me on Instagram, Pat Chase Comedian on Facebook. Hit me up. I'm here in Vegas, kicking it with LaRon all the time. I'm not a rapper, but I'm going to get in that game soon.
Yes, www.laronmc.com, LaRonemcee. New paintings, new merch up. Go check it out. Grab you something dope for yourself or you're chilling. Next Saturday, May 20th, we're going to be at the Sand Dollar. Homeboy Sandman, Hieroglyphics crew, myself, and others doing some dope hip-hop for the people. It's a free show. Shout out to the homie Dave. Shout out to Big Schoon. Y'all pull up. We will catch you next week. Peace, power, respect. Hey, KB, get off the ledge, man. It's just a game.
KB, I'll talk to you later. We love you.